All right, welcome back, eSIM Studios. So we are filming in 4K 60 frames per second on the OnePlus 13, just FYI. I'm going to do a case review on the official Google Pixel case here. It is the Hazel color. Now, I don't believe I've done a Pixel case review. I might have done one in a black color at the very beginning when this was released 6 months ago. I don't remember, honestly. I've done so many case reviews. It just dawned on me yesterday or a couple days ago. I'm like, damn, did I do a review? Anyways, Amazon has these on sale right now. You can get the official case for like $20, right? And I think this is normally it's like $40, I believe, somewhere around there. So basically half off. I'll put the link in the description box below. But absolute phenomenal case, and I cannot believe this has gone for 6 months without a review of this official case. So if I have, maybe I have, but again, it was not this color. It might have been the black one at the very beginning. I just can't remember. But anyways, this is the case. Excuse me, the box you get it in. It's pretty flimsy, pretty small, not much to it. It's made out of recycled materials, so it's pretty freaking cheap. It looks like cardboard, but we'll throw that to the side. But this is the official case for the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL. Now, they have this for the 9 Pro, 9 Pro XL. I don't know if they have it for the Fold. Might be wrong, but they might. I have no idea. But anyways, this is a nice case. So it is an interesting material. Now, it's like a silicone / TPU. It has some hard materials in here. Actually, let's see if it says on here. I don't know if it does say the material. Well, it's made in China. Let's see. What is it made out of? It does not say. Anyways, it's not important. But I just wanted to give you, it feels like silk, right? It feels like silk. It's nice and smooth, but it's not a cheap smooth. It's not a cheap silicone case. So it has a hard back in here, meaning it has a hard plate, not like super hard. I mean, look, you can still flex it, right? But it's not like a cheap, flimsy gel type of case, right? Or a gel silicone. It's more of a hard silicone. But the sides are still a little flexible, right? Just enough to get your phone in it. Bottom, top, inside has a felt, kind of like a leather or suede feel. Again, not sure if it is real leather. And with these official cases, you're not really going to have to worry about it peeling on the inside with this leather or suede coming up. I know with a lot of the cheaper cases, that might be the case, but no pun intended. But the official ones should be, look, it's 40 something bucks, so it should stay in place, right? We're talking about a nice official case that Google has stamped and put their name on it. They're selling it themselves. They did not send this. I bought this with my own money. But as you can tell, I like this because you get protection, but it does not get in the way. You get protection with the camera bar in the back. You get protection with the screen when you put the phone in there. You have cutouts that are nice and googly. You have cutout for the speaker right there. And we will put the phone in here in just a second. But you have the cutouts for the speaker down below, cutout for the power, and we will get to that in just a second. And your microphone at the bottom, and a cutout for your mic up top. And then you have over here your volume down, volume up, and power button here. And then on the inside, it's suede as well around the border. So not just a suede felt feel on the back. It's also has a felt lining on the end. Is it on the side or is it just silicone? Okay, so it's just silicone around the border. I beg your pardon. Just silicone around the mid-frame, around the border of the phone. And you have your suede look and feel right there. So let's go ahead and throw this in there, and we'll get to the charging port, because there is one issue I did find with this case. I do like to use these cases for at least a day, right? A day or two, possibly 3, just to kind of get the look, the feel, tell you what I like, tell you what I don't like. And this is a perfect example with this power, with this cutout. So actually, let's get to it. Screw it. So it can be an issue depending on what type of charging cable you have. Now, I use this one. It's a very thick cable. As you can tell, it allows for a lot of amperage, right? A lot of current to go to your phone. If you plug it into a fast charging brick, my God, it supercharges these phones. But see how thick it is? And then look up here. See how thick that is? It's not like the traditional Google Pixel charging cable, which is right here. This is the official Pixel, or a official Pixel cable, right? And then this is more traditional cable, right? So you get small, this is the nothing cable, but you know, it's relatively small. This is a Google Pixel, official official Google charging cable here, a little thicker on the medium side. And then you have these super thick ones, which is this one on the right. Now, these two charge it perfectly. This one runs into an issue. So if you use this for charging, let me show you here. This one, the small one, goes in there fine. Right? Charges it right up. Boom. Now, let's try the smaller one. The medium one. That one goes in there, no problem. Let me show you. It is charging. Now let's put in the thicker cable. So depending on what kind of cable you have, normally a lot of these cases that this is the first case in a while that I've run into this issue. But again, that's why I like to use them. A lot of reviewers on YouTube will just take the case out and slap it on their phone and tell you to buy it. Well, I don't do that. You can buy it if you want to. It's up to you. I don't care regardless. But stuff like this is where I like to use these cases for a few days to figure this stuff out. So this case, you can charge this phone using this cable and this case, but you have to jam it in there. So it blocks the cable is what I'm trying to get at. Apologize. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. When you plug it in, the big base of this Type-C charger, this cutout needs to be a little bit bigger. So it will block this, unfortunately. See, it won't go so far. Now, you can jam it in there and make it charge, see? But if it's loose because it's not completely on the device. See? Not charging. Charging. So you really have to jam it in there, which, you know, it doesn't hurt the port, but it's just a pain in the ass that you have to jam something in there so hard just for it to charge. So if you want this case, if you're thinking of getting this case, just to make sure the cables that you use on a daily basis are not super duper thick, because it will be a pain in the butt to jam it in there instead of just a nice and easy connection with one of these smaller chargers. If you have a huge base, you're going to be jamming it up in there. So just keep that in mind. And speaking of, let's go ahead and test the wireless charging since we're talking about charging, and then we'll review the rest of the device here. So got a nice Nilken wireless charger here. Let me go ahead and plug it in, and we will see if the wireless charging works. Now, honestly, I have no idea. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I don't use wireless charging, quite honestly. The only time I use it is for video reviews. I like my stuff to get charged as fast as possible. So putting it up on a wireless charger, it's like, why would I do that when I can plug it in and charge it twice as fast? So Let's see here. Let's move this, tilt this down a tad bit so everybody can see. Should be enough. Now, let's see if this will work. Okay, so it does work, as you can tell. Damn it. There we go. We are charging. However, it is not magnetic. So there's no ring in here, right? It's just the wireless charging does go through it. Now, what you can do is Nilken does sell a let me grab it. Now, what you can do up in this case, if you want it to be basically MagSafe compatible, let's see here. Fiberborn sells a magnetic strip you can put in there. And Nilken also sells a magnetic strip that you can put in there. And what I'm talking about is this thing right here. So you can always add a magnetic strip to it. Where the hell did it? Was it right here? There we go. Something like this. So you can add a magnetic strip like this, right? It's a sticker. Now, I wouldn't put it on the outside, but let's try this. You can put it on the inside. Basically, I take it back. I don't know if it'll stick on that suede. It probably will stick to that leather insert in there, right? But let's give it a try. Now, I said Fiberborn. They also have a magnetic strip that you can buy that come with their cases, or you can buy the rings on their websites. Let's see if this works. Charging works, but I don't think the magnet is the case is too thick for that magnet. So what you would have to do is, I guess, put it on the outside. Now, it's a black ring, so you're not going to see that white part. It'll basically look black like that. I mean, it's up to you if you want. I'm not going to do that, but if you absolutely love this case and you have to have wireless charging, look, you can buy an extra accessory to make it fit, right? So not a huge deal, but so the wireless charging does work, just with no MagSafe. But I'll leave that up for y'all to decide. Now, let's get to protection. So, as I mentioned, look, it goes on nice and easy, right? So, and it looks beautiful, actually. I love this hazel color. So, they have a hazel, they have a black. Actually, the hazel color is the color I wanted to order my Pixel in. Now, when I ordered this Pixel, hazel was like on back order. So I was like, screw it. I'll just get black. It was the only color that wasn't on back order. So I was like, I'll just get black. But this is the color I actually wanted my Pixel to be. So it's nice to have this case. You kind of get the look and the feel of that hazel Pixel, honestly. Beautiful looking case. It feels nice. Now, here's the thing. The case, before we get to protection, the case is smooth. And actually gets more grippy over time. And I'm sure you're wondering, more grippy over time? What are you talking about? Well, it's actually kind of smooth. So when I got this, my wife has the pink case, the pink official Google, just like this, but in pink. She's had it since day one. So she's had it for 6 months. And it's really, really grippy. When I got this the other day in the mail, I was like, what the hell, man? This thing's like really slippery. And she reminded me, she said, you know what? Mine was too when we got it in, and when I used it over time, it got grippy as time went on. So I don't know if it has something to do with the oils in your hand, or if it just weathers that way or gets old that way. It gets grippier the longer you have it. But right off the bat, brand new, it's silky smooth. I mean, it's not slippery. It's just silky smooth. I'll just put it that way. There is some grip, but again, and I was like, are you sure? And I asked her, and she pulled it out yesterday. It was like, here, feel it. Put it on your phone. I was like, holy crap. She was right. It was grippy. So the more you use it, the more grippy it will get. I don't know how or why it does that, but it just happens that way. So very interesting side note. But all the cutouts line up. Obviously, it's a Google official product, so you're not going to have to worry about that. Again, just keep an eye or be mindful of that small cutout for the charging port. Most chargers should fit, because I know that real thick one I have is not common. But now let's see here. Buttons are easy to push. Got some clickies. Subtle clicks, nothing too crazy. No screen protector on here, but let's see how much it does protect that screen. So it does come up and over your display, 360 degrees around your display. So you will be able, comes up about, I would say 2 millimeters up and over your display, 360 degrees around. So you can lay it down on a surface and it will not be scratch or crack your display. Now, let's look at the camera protection. You do get a subtle bump up and over the camera bar as well, right? So you have a 360 degree protection around the display, and around the back you have 360 degree protection around the camera bar. It is not flush. It does come up about a half of a millimeter, maybe 1 millimeter up and over that camera bar. So nothing, you know, not max protection, but enough protection to where if you lay it on its back, you're not going to scratch the cameras at all, right? Because that is protected. So let's see, anything else on here that I need to note? I don't believe so. It's a beautiful looking case. It's a really, really nice case, and it will get more grippy with time. But look, it does collect lint. It will collect hairs. It will collect fibers around the house, especially if you put it in your pocket. Jesus, it's gonna be a lint city up in this thing if you put your phone in your pocket, and it does stick inside your pocket. So with this kind of silicone feel, if you wear jeans or anything and you pull it up and out of your pocket, I know sometimes I've dropped phones that way, where I have it in my front pocket and I'm trying to take it out and it gets caught on the fabric or creates friction, or like on the last corner right as I pull it out. And I pull it out, and then boom, it catches, and then boom, 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 it falls on the ground. Not to this phone, but in the past, right? So let's look at this real quick before we get out of here. Look at this. So it looks like on first, when you first look at this, you're like, what the hell? This happens to me a couple times the other day. I was like, damn, is this case on right? And I kept on pushing the phone in there, and I'm like, damn, it doesn't look like the case is on. Well, it is, because again, you can see you are protected 360 degrees. It's not like one of the corners is hanging off, right? All the corners are on. But interesting enough, you can still see the silver border around the phone, which is interesting, right? So you can see the border here of the phone all the way around. Now, good thing, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Good thing about that is that this will work basically with any screen protector. So if you have a very protective screen protector, meaning if you have a big screen protector that goes all the way up to the borders of your display, this case will allow you can have a case with the big screen protectors on there. I know there's some people that have these big screen protectors that go all the way to the edges, and then that limits them to what cases they can and cannot use. But this one goes completely, this one shows the border of the phone. So just keep mindful of that. So I know that might bother some people, because you do get a shiny border around your display. It doesn't bother me, but could bother you. Just keep that in mind. But good thing about that is it will allow you to use basically any screen protector. So I'm going to link this in the description box below. If you have any questions whatsoever, please hit me up in the comments. I check them every day, and I really, really appreciate your time. Thank you very much for watching this review. Please subscribe to the channel. So I got more reviews coming for the S25 Ultra. I got more reviews I'm about to record right now for the Nothing Phone 3A. And then I got some videos I'm going to record for the iPhone 16 Pro Max as well. So if you're an Android lover, iPhone lover, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you all tomorrow. Please take care. Peace.